I don't know if kids can come from Ricky is here yet? No? Okay. If not, can I have Mary, Alex, and Lee? Can you guys come up here? On behalf of the Thailand mission team, we really want to thank you for all the love and support that you guys showed us over the years. I know it's a long preparation and it was a long trip for us. We're glad to be back home. Before I let them come up here to share their experience, their testimony, I just want to share a little bit about what we were able to do over there. And, you know, knowing me, I'm one of those guys where I'm kind of skeptical and I'm like, what really could a bunch of young, I don't know, immature kids, adults, I mean, what can we really do there? Apparently we left a big impact on the kids, the community, the staff over there too. And there's a lot of stuff that was exchanged back and forth, but it was a meaningful trip for all of us. We gained a lot from this, and most importantly, before we left, financially was a big issue for us because we have a big team. And as you all know, like a trip overseas is not cheap, right? It costs over thousands of dollars, and we were able to come up with that. And God has blessed us so fortunately that we were actually able to, I don't know, I didn't see this coming, but we had over like $4,000 worth of reserves that, or close to 5 that we didn't account for. So I don't know how that happened, if we just misbudgeted and whatnot, but God willing, we were willing to leave everything behind because that's part of our mission, is to love and support the churches over there, and they are more of a need than we are here. So our money compared to theirs, a dollar here is equivalent to like 33 baht, so they can do so much more with whatever funds that we're able to leave with them. So we left it for the church there, for some of the people in the villages, and they have an organization that's going to be organizing all the churches over there. So we were so fortunate and blessed to be able to serve the churches over there. I just want to kind of share that. These individuals will be coming up here, will share their testimony and experiences with you guys, and afterward we have a little slideshow. And again, thank you for all the love and support that you guys provided for the team here. It means a lot to us, and we couldn't have done it without you guys, all right?
Hello. Hi. It's good to see you guys after 2 weeks. But as I was pondering and reflecting back on Thailand, and I was telling you about this too, I was just in so much awe. Like I couldn't, like words can't explain how much in awe I am. I saw so many youth, our team transformed, you know, and I saw youth overcome their fear, and they were able to reach out with the strength of God, be able to reach out to the community, to the children, you know, and I saw the Netjays reach out to the moms and encourage. I saw the dads, Kevin, you know, I saw Kevin, like, imagine Kevin dancing to BBS songs on stage. Like, we were all like, what is this, you know? And sadly, we couldn't get it all on video, but it was just, as throughout the week, as I observed God work throughout our team, I was in awe, and I was really saddened actually too, that not more people could be there to see all these individuals on this team who were unsure, you know, who unsure of where God was leading them or what God was going to use them for, be used, you know, and how crucial each member in our team was to impact a certain individual in Thailand, you know. So I guess there's no words other than say I am in awe of God's beauty, of His creation in Thailand, but also His strength and His mercy and grace He has given to us, you know, to be able to give us the chance to go on this trip and make that difference. And I just saw, like Ian said, like I saw the community changed, and I saw lives impacted, lives of individuals we prayed for, lives that we could financially support. There was a woman with an ulcer, and out of nowhere, you know, they're like, can we pray for them, you know, and like Ian said, we had $5,000 left over, which is a lot of money if you think about it. Yeah, in Thai, about $500 is about 15,000 baht. You know, and basically to be able to take this woman to the hospital and then to have her ulcer repaired, everything was $500. You know what I mean? $500 to $600. And so we were able to give her the full amount to bless her. You know what I mean? And just like God has provided and continues to provide for everything for our team, and even afterwards, I really truly believe that everyone on our team, their lives have been so impacted that it will carry on after the mission trip. It isn't just a 2-week thing in Thailand, but it will carry on. I think of individuals like Abby who want to go back in 2019, you know what I mean? Individuals who are already planning to go back. And like I said, I just see God used our team. This team that we thought was insignificant, not insignificant, but that we doubted, right? That we were unsure of, and God used it for His glory. And it's just this whole mission trip was just testimony of His power and grace in our lives. So I was really blessed to be able to be a part of it and see our youth really go beyond what they thought they were capable of, and our NJs and our CJs, and they did it themselves.
So much to tell, and yet so little time. But I do want to highlight a couple things. This trip did challenge all of us, individually, spiritually, mentally, physically, lifestyles. Let's just say I had to give myself a pep talk every time I had to walk to the bathroom. To pray and tell myself I was going to be okay. And then I got used to it. But it was a wonderful trip. We learned so much. There were times where our team, we got on each other's nerves. We worked through it. There were times where we were really supportive of each other, talked through everything. Like I said, God was at work, and the enemy was also at work. The weather was always a factor. We thought it was going to be 80-degree weather. We got there, it was like 30 degrees. And all we had were shorts and sweats. We slept on concrete floors with geckos on the ceilings. And I think bugs crawling in some of our beds. Yeah. And I don't know if I got bit by it, but I got sick when I came back home. But it was beautiful. God, at first, we were really scared. We didn't know how to even approach the village because it was the first day was our VBS day. And I was like, you know what? We have candy. Let's just hand out candy like we're trick-or-treating, right? And that was the best thing we could have done because we were able to like engage with the kids. Got over 60 kids the first day, within an hour, to our VBS. Second day was even more beautiful. The kids were so drawn. They were waiting for us at the church. And all this to say is that this church in this village, they do not have a youth or a children's ministry. And so to have 60 kids attend VBS was huge. And so that was wonderful. The second thing was the bathroom building project. It was hard because our bathroom was a little tilted. It was really bad because I messed up the door frame and then that threw off the whole foundation of the bathroom. The first day, everyone's like, your door's crooked. And they're like, Mary moved it. And I'm like, it was already crooked, you know? And so, it was already crooked. We came back. Kevin and his team from the other bathroom, their bathroom was perfect.
No, girl.
Lee's wall was the only perfect wall. But anyway, the next day Kevin came back and said, no, you guys need to tear down your whole walls. You know, this door is crooked and, you know, the water needs to fall down a different way. And so they tore down the door and they basically tore down our bathroom. Our bathroom walls. And so I was really, really sad because we put a lot of hard work and we got sunburned, right? And so I was really sad, and then as the walls were going up, well, the first day we saw a bunch of little preschool kids walk by, and we realized it was off of a main road, and a lot of the kids walked by that bathroom. And so as I was sitting there, I was praying, and the walls were going back up, and it looked even more ugly than it did the day before, and I just prayed, and I said, God, this is for your glory. What can we do to this bathroom that will help kids to know that you love them, right? And so Klee and I got together and like, let's go get some paint. There's no paint. We're in like rural village Thailand, right? They're like, the paint shop is in non-city, which is 2 hours. Maybe you can call pastor, and I'm like, no. And then we were running out of concrete, and then all of a sudden I saw what Maisha did to her bathroom was she kind of like scraped in Yesu. And I was like, you know what, Lee, let's just throw up cement and just like decorate it. We have Miney here, she can draw a tree or do something right there, right? And when it went up, it was so beautiful. And right when we were finished, the kids were out of school. And what did they do first? They came and they stopped and read and looked at the bathroom. And what we thought was super ugly, it was just what God wanted. The second bathroom was the second story I want to tell. It was a little girl. Her name, she didn't know her name. Well, she told us 3 different names. At first she told me she didn't know her name. And then she told someone else her name was Bucky. And then someone told her name was Dookie. And then Lee and I were like, you don't have a name? And so we gave her a name. I called her Bunjai. So she started telling everybody her new name was Bunjai, right? And so that little girl followed us, like right after VBS. She couldn't like stop following us. She followed us the rest of the week, right? Super cute little 9-year-old girl. And I think it was, what I didn't realize was that the second bathroom was built for her family. So it was, I think it was Thursday night, she and a bunch of little girls came by and said, we want to be just like you guys. We want to know why you guys are here. We want to know why you guys are here to take care of us and spend time with us and our people. And so they sat down and she said, I want to believe in Christ. Who is Jesus Christ? And so Maisha and I wanted to convert her right away, and I said, no. You know, we need to share the gospel with her first. And for her to really, truly know who Jesus is. And so I was like, Maisha, you go ahead. You know, I said, this is your chance to kind of tell the gospel. And so Maisha's like, why don't you do that first, and I'll do it with the next girl. So we did that. This little girl, who barely knew her name, who barely went to school, knew the story within 5 minutes and retold it to her friends within that 5 minutes. And then she's like, Mei Li, that's what she calls me, because she can't say Mary. She's like, Mei Li, you know. Well, the very next day, we were giving away the glasses to the elderly, and she came up to me and she's like, Mei Li, I saw Banju last night. She's like, Banju. I said, what do you mean? You saw God? And she's like, yeah. She goes, you know the bathroom you built us? I said, we built you the bathroom. This, I didn't know that the second bathroom was built for her family. She said, I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw a light. And while I was using the restroom, God spoke to me and said to me, hello. If you want to see these people and want to be just like them, you have to study hard. You have to believe in me, and don't get into too much trouble, and so that you can do the work that we've called you to do. She shared that with me, and I was in tears. I recorded it on video, but unfortunately I left my phone in China, so I don't have any of my pictures, but that's okay.
You got a new phone.
But that was beautiful. And she was like, how do I continue to know who God is? And the sad thing is, like what Zong said, you know, we plant the seeds. My hope is that somebody will water and nurture her. Because, like I said, I'm very sad that they don't have a children's program. The pastors there are strapped. They are thin. They don't have enough support. And so continue to pray for her. And then the last one I wanted to share was, while we were doing the glasses ministry, most of the people that were praying were the youth. We were praying for the adults. And these were elderly adults who only spoke Hmong, right? And while we were doing our prayer walk that night, this older grandma, she was probably around 90 years old, she stopped us and she said, I need you guys to come back up here. And we're like, what do you mean? She told our prayer group, you guys need to come back up here and pray for me, because that prayer that I received from one of your children earlier was so powerful. I need you to pray for me. And I think it was either Hannah or Emmy, I can't forget, Emmy. And you know, our youth felt insignificant in how they were communicating with the villagers, but God spoke in only ways that He could. And so I'm very proud of our team. My hope is that this ministry continues for our church, because it is needed. They've asked us to come back every year. I don't know if it's possible, but it is something that we can pray about, whether it's just TC or other churches within our non-churches. But continue to pray. I'm really happy that I'm back, and we're back to be with our families. Pray for me, because I did get sick right away when we got back and had to go to the doctor. But I'm feeling better now. So that's it.
Hello. So I'm the one youth that's representing us. I'm really tired. If someone told me you're good jet sleep this, sleep down. I'm too strong for jet lag. I was wrong, yo. I just I was so wrong. Jet lag is too strong for me. I have my sleep is so fast. It's 5 a.m. It's really bad. But I think something on this trip was the fact that we actually went. Because on my first, my mom, she asked me in the car, it was I think it was tennis season. It was nighttime. My mom asked me if I wanted to go to Thailand. At first, I'm for fun, you know, and I was kind of skeptical about it, and I didn't really think about it. But my mom, she asked us if family wanted to go, me and my brother. We decided, and we all considered going. And you know, my mom, she provided for us, and we still helped as a team for many years. But I think the biggest thing that happened to me was God humbled me, and on this trip, and I'm kind of tired. But I'm just so touched by God to see that He's able to provide and love us. I shared my experience on Facebook if you want to see it, but it's very super long. But I just feel I had to share it on social media. A lot of my friends, they're not Christians, so I feel someone had to take a step with God. So I did that. I had fun doing it. I ain't gonna choose. It was really fun. But I didn't do it to have fun. I did it for me and for God. Because I feel in the future I might forget God. And I don't want that to happen, but it's an if, and I would love to look back onto it. The trip was amazing. The team was amazing. I was actually a good kid. I didn't get in trouble. And it was good. I feel I think something I learned for myself with Mary is that put it together. I think I said in my video, but I have a God who can change your heart to someone to go to love, to serve, to forgive, and He's made me great I am. And once that came to my head, kind of humbled me and showed me who God really was. I have this powerful God who is willing to love me a sinner, you know, and I don't deserve His love. I don't deserve His mercy, but it's by His grace that I have it. And He loves me. I'm not right? Dude, God is so good. I didn't have to go to see that God was good, but when I went, I saw who God really was. And I'm not saying that I'm blind and I'm in America, but I experienced poverty. I experienced God in different lands because these people, they don't know who God is, and they're so learning to love God and learn God, because I grew up as a Christian. And they're just amazing. And when I went to Thailand, I was kind of expecting to die or get kidnapped. So I'm kind of glad I did it. I'm still here. I'm still here to work. And I think one thing that scared me was the tiger was we had PBS, right? It's the same day. There's one girl, she came up to me oh, you're cute. Can she get a picture of you? I'm I bet. Alright, so she's like this. Yeah. She came up to me to take a picture, and I was oh, you're so tall, so handsome. I'm then I walked away, and then later in the day, she posted me on her Facebook trying to find me. I'm no, gotta go. amazing. People are amazing. I love my group. Like, I try to be annoying in a fun way, but you know, but I just loved it. And I think my faith has just been grounded. I think me as a Calvinist, I believe what God has said through the Bible, because the Bible is God-breathed despite its flaws and its broken errors. You know, like the Bible has a lot of errors, but like we still continue to believe in God. And I think also so I also want to share, like people say God doesn't give you more than you handle. Like as comforting as it sounds, it's wrong. Because for you to believe that God doesn't give you more than you can handle just so you can take on yourself, it's wrong, because God gives you more than you can handle so that you can lean on Him and depend on Him, because we're sinners and we need our God. But yeah, like I just lost that words because it was an amazing trip. I don't think I'm a missionary person, honestly, but I love the experience. I would like to go again if God calls me, because I didn't go to go. I went to serve, and that's my mindset. But then I think it was that one night I was just like, I'm here to serve. I'll do what I need to do. And God, especially like see my work, see your work, see what my love can do, and that opened my eyes. Like I'm not here just to serve. I'm here to love one another too, and see God's love. And it was just amazing to see that, because God really put me in His mercy seat, because I really don't deserve God. You know what I'm saying? And it was tough. And I was going through some hard stuff, but I was willing to accept the fact that I'm not worthy, and my problem, I was willing to accept and give to God at the altar. This is not for me, it's for you, it's for your glory and your kingdom. But sorry, I'm talking a lot, but it was good. I was humbled, and I love the trip. Thank you.